Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about sweatshirts, in particular sweatshirts that I wear a lot and the ones that I like. This is one of my favorite types of garment to wear, so I've tried a lot of different options and I feel like I have a good idea of what I really like and what makes a good sweatshirt, so we'll just dive right in. I've got three options that I want to talk about today. I'll start off with this one, which is the oldest one that I have. It is a blue, just regular cotton sweatshirt from Uniqlo. You can see there, it's in a size L. It's shrunk a lot. I bought this like maybe almost a decade ago. It was on sale when I got it for like $10. So it's really just like a super simple, affordable sweatshirt option. I think most people in the world should be able to find something like this or something comparable. It is 100% cotton, and you can see that it's like been washed and dried a lot. It's pilling quite a bit actually, which is somewhat frustrating, but I find that over the years, as I've gone through and like cleaned out my closet every few years or so, this is one that I still wear a lot, and as a result of that, I don't donate, I don't look to get rid of, and it's really a staple of my wardrobe. So not rare or special by any means, but because of how long I've worn it and the way it fits, I feel like it's very hard for me to find an excuse to get rid of it. Definitely recommend this. I'm trying to buy less from Uniqlo just because I'm trying to be more sustainable with regards to purchasing from fast fashion companies. But you can't deny that they make, really long lasting and high quality garments at their price point. That's that. Next I have this black one from a company called Reigning Champ. You can see the tag right here. It's also in a size L. This one fits me quite baggier than the Uniqlo one. I haven't actually put this through the dryer so much as opposed to the Uniqlo one that I wear a lot. I've had this for about 2 years now. It's made in Canada, which is pretty cool. I think they've since moved a lot of their production offshore, so the newer versions of this may look a little different. It's a very simple, just black sweatshirt. The only detailing that you can really see is for the tag. They do this like decorative zigzag stitching on the back, which I don't mind. It looks kind of cool. It's a nice like visual effect. And then there is a logo tag on the bottom hem here, which you could remove with the seam ripper if you wanted a fully minimalist look, but I don't mind it, and I feel like this has a lot more structure than other sweatshirts that I've tried from more affordable brands in the past. It's a good size, it fits baggy on me, it fits what I want it to fit like. And I think it's a very versatile piece, right? Like you can wear this if it's cold out and you're going on a run and you just want something to keep you warm. You can wear it when you're at the gym. You can wear it in more formal settings if you want to put like a button down underneath. So it's very, easy to dress up and dress down depending on the climate and the weather that you're experiencing at any given moment. The construction, is very, very high quality. So the stitching you'll see here, this is one of the reasons I was drawn to this brand, and in particular looking for their sweats. I do know that there have been some reports of quality being lower in recent years as they move things offshore, but if you can find anything either used or maybe even like backstock of their made in Canada sweats, I would highly recommend looking into it. The thing that does kind of frustrate me with this sweatshirt in particular is that it's not super breathable. So I guess if you're in like a really cold place and you want to retain as much heat as possible, this would definitely be a good option. I mean, it's a Canadian brand, so it makes sense that they'd construct things in that manner. But for where I'm at in San Francisco, I find that sometimes I run a little hot wearing this, so I have to make sure that if I'm layering, that this isn't the one that I wear if it's not super cold out. But yeah, really like this sweatshirt, really like the quality. It's a little pricey compared to other options that you'll find for just like sweats. If you're the type of person who just wants to buy like a hoodie or a sweatshirt or sweatpants because you want to beat them up and you want to just wear it a lot. This will last you a long time, but just do keep in mind that it is a pricier option. Okay, last one here, which is the most expensive sweatshirt that I own, and you'll see why. It's for good reason. So this is a loop-wheeled raglan sleeve heather gray sweatshirt from the company Orslow. So it's made in Japan. If you don't know about Orslow, they make a lot of cool like heritage Americana kind of workwear inspired garments, good denim, nice like fatigues, things like that. Definitely check them out if you're interested in that kind of aesthetic. This is the only piece I own by the company, but I really like it for a number of different reasons. So number one, I feel like the heather colorway is really versatile. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with slacks. It looks good in a lot of different settings. Again, this is just like a classic, when you think sweatshirt, this is what you see. Like I mentioned earlier, these raglan sleeves I think are a very interesting detail, so they don't look like regular sleeved options would when they're draped on your body. It creates like almost this rounding effect on your shoulders, which looks kind of good. And then it's got, I don't know what you call this. It's like a gusset or something like that, but enhanced stitching, if you can see here, underneath the armpit. So what this does for me at least is it gives me a sense of real mobility and flexibility when wearing this sweatshirt, which is again like the most important thing when you're looking for active wear, right? Which really these end of the day are designed to be. And the thing that makes this special is its loop wheel construction. So if you haven't heard about loop wheel, it's like an older, I don't know too much about it, but it's an older style of manufacturing garments and weaving fabric, in that it takes a lot of time. There aren't many machines that do it today, and it's just overall a more expensive ordeal. But with that, you get a couple of interesting qualities, things that I've like actually noticed too in wearing this day to day. So you'll notice that this sweatshirt and other loop wheel things, like if you get a t-shirt too or a hoodie, it's not going to have any seams on the sides. So it's almost like this, the body, the torso of this is just like one big tube. Whereas if you compare it to like the Reigning Champ, for example, because of the way that it's constructed now with modern fabric construction, you actually have to sew these two pieces of the sweatshirt together, right? So again, I think that's just like an interesting quirk about it. I don't know if like maybe some people find that like the seams look not as good as just like a clean, smooth line all around. Personally, I don't think anything of it. What I did notice with this is when, and this is just a trait I think of like loop wheel construction, you make a garment in this manner. This is 100% cotton, but you'll see that it has like a natural stretch to it. And that's just a factor of the fact that it was constructed on a loop wheel machine. And because of that, I find that when I'm wearing this, it's actually very, very well regulated to whatever temperature that I'm in. So it keeps me like just the right level of warm, whereas other sweats that you may try on like or own can sometimes run too hot or just let air in, right? So I don't know if like it was designed to do that, but I found that for whatever reason, when I'm wearing this, I'm never like sweating, right? I'm never feeling stuffy, which is the worst thing that you can feel when you're like out and about, especially if it's hot out. So yeah, like I grew up in a tropical climate, and because of that, where I live now in the Bay Area, even when it's warmer out and people are out in like t-shirts, I still feel really cold all the time. So I think it's really important that you find some sort of garment that you can like reliably go to in day-to-day life. And I found for me that is the sweatshirt, which is, you know, in a lot of ways a very humble piece of clothing. but in modern day, I feel like is a very versatile article that everyone should own. And yeah, you know, you can see that like you don't need the most expensive, the most fancy one. Just find something that fits well, find something that you can use in your day-to-day life, and you know, depend on it. That's what I'm trying to do with a lot of things in my wardrobe, a lot of things in my just like lifestyle, right? One thing I will say about if you do choose to get like a more expensive option, like something like this, so I didn't pay retail for this. I think retail is like $200 or something like that. I bought this new with tags online on eBay for about $80, which was like, to me, felt like a very good deal for what I was getting. You don't really have to worry about like authenticity with certain brands like this. Like Orslow, I don't think anyone's making counterfeits of it, so definitely take a look at the secondhand market. But just do know, because it's one of the more pricier items in my wardrobe, I find that I baby it a little too much. So like, I don't put this in the drying machine, for example. It's gonna have to flat dry, so when you wash it, that becomes just another step in the routine that you have to take mind of. And also like, yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm very careful when I'm out wearing this. Like, I don't eat food that might stain it, right? If I'm drinking soup, I have to be very, very careful wearing this. Whereas if like I have the Uniqlo one on, because of how long I've owned it and because of the price point that I got it at, I feel no issue at all with just like wearing it anywhere, getting it dirty, screwing it up. And you'll see that like even at that price point, right, the lower price point, it's held up despite almost a decade now of use. So yeah, those are the three that I like and I wear the most. Definitely let me know if you have other brands or things that you wear in like the sweatshirt, hoodie, long sleeve kind of vein that you think that I would like. I am trying to pare down my wardrobe, and I feel like I've finally found the ones that work for me, and I've done a lot of research, like I said, over the years about different materials and different constructions. But if there's something that I'm missing or that you think that would fit really well with what I'm wearing today and wearing in this video, definitely let me know. All right, thanks.